How to counter every League of Legends champion in alphabetical order. Akshan. So Akshan might seem impossible to play against with his invisibility and annoying shield passive, but after this video you'll know exactly how to beat him. So what do we do during laning phase? Akshan is insanely strong in lane, so do not trade with him. He has one of the strongest trades in the game. Some Akshan players even run electrocute just to deal even more damage in the short trades. His trades are so strong that it's even better to sometimes lose XP and CS early if that means that you can avoid early trades. Your positioning in lane also matters. If you stand inside your minion wave, Akshan will throw his Q through the minions, hitting you and pushing the wave at the same time. If the wave gets pushed, he will try to roam, and we don't want that. Instead, stand next to your minion wave. That way he has to choose between pushing the wave or poking you out, so he can do both. It's no surprise that Akshan loves to roam. He stays invisible with his W as long as he is near a wall, but control wards will reveal his location, so make sure to always have a control ward placed near a wall. As a jungle main myself, I always place my wards here versus an Akshan. It shows you vision on the objective, it's nicely hidden, and once Akshan runs past it, you will see him. Now let's talk about tower dives. Usually Akshans want to swing in like this, going through the tower and then landing safely outside the tower. Most players stand here, near the tower. Instead, try this. Try standing in the middle of the lane. If you position yourself correctly, you can body block his E, which will stop his swing. Now he's forced to fully commit to the fight and really try to kill you before he gets another E. My last tip during the laning phase is to avoid skirmishes as much as possible. In this example, you can see the jungler being dumb as fuck and not respecting Akshan. Look, he swings in and kills him. Now Akshan will swing out again thanks to the reset, and he will kill bot lane now. And then he comes back to lane with a huge lead. Now what do you build against him? Bro, I'm telling you, bone plating is one of the best runes you can take against Akshan. It will help you each time he goes in for the trade. A high elo Akshan main once said to me, whenever I see someone run bone plating, I want to E off my balcony. Since Akshan is really auto-attack reliant, plated steel caps will help you a lot with his damage. Also, his E-swings count as mini auto-attack, so even that will deal a lot less damage. So overall, great value. And here are the top 3 Akshan counters. And the last one was recommended by me by every high elo Akshan player I talked to for this video. But real quick, if you liked the video so far and want to see me finish the counter list, the best way to support me is to subscribe. Thank you. The first counter is Pantheon. Since Akshan doesn't have the biggest range, he will often get close to you with his swing, meaning he will be very often in stun range. And Pantheon can easily stat check him during the whole game. Of course, Anivia is great versus Akshan. She can interrupt his E with her wall, can wave clear really well, especially after 6, making sure Akshan cannot just randomly push and leave to roam. And lastly, Yasuo. Yasuo's wind wall can easily block a lot of Akshan's damage, his passive is really good to survive lane, and with a good knockup you can always kill him later in the game. Conclusion: play bone plating, don't stand in your minion wave, and avoid skirmishes.